Third quarter. January 26th. When Your School Has Old Windows by Katie McCain. New seats again. Now I sit next to Ben. The window's nearby. I can see the blue sky. The sun's on my face. I imagine a place, stretching out on the sand, in my bathing suit, and suddenly, brrr, the cold temperature is like an ice bath in the middle of math. The sun had me baking. Now I shiver, I'm shaking. There's a draft in this spot. Miss Hill, I cannot sit here in this breeze. I'm going to achoo. January 27th. I wanted to stay home from school today by Edgar Lee Jones. I wanted to stay home from school today. My grandpa didn't get out of bed to get the newspaper. I wanted to stay home from school today. Mom called the ambulance because Grandpa's left side was acting frozen. I wanted to stay home from school today. He couldn't talk or walk. Couldn't say, "Let's learn something today, Eddie." I wanted to stay home from school today. My head's filled up with Grandpa. I'm at my desk, but I'm not here. January 28th. Birthday Party by Sydney Costley. Sloan brought home our invitation to Hannah Wiles' birthday party. Hannah's father is getting a giant truck covered inside and out with flat screen TVs so we can play every video game ever created. When the truck drives up to Hannah's house, most of our class will be there, playing, laughing together. Sloan said I'd better not embarrass her or hang out with anyone uncool. Maybe I won't go to the party. When Sloan spends time with Hannah Wiles, she acts like she doesn't even want to know me. January 29th. Character by Hannah Wiles. My dad was flipping through the paper the way he does every morning, quizzing me and my stepmom on current events and stuff. He thinks we should know. "Listen to this letter to the editor," he said, shaking his head the way he does when I'm not being patient enough with my half-brothers. "If you walk through Emerson Elementary, you will see and feel the difference a school can make in the lives of its students. You will see how a strong community builds character." Dad said schools need to do more than build character. He said you can't measure character. The person who wrote the letter didn't say a word about academics or standardized test scores. And test scores at Emerson, Dad said, are pitiful. "What's character?" I asked. He said, "My point exactly," and started talking about low enrollment and the money the school system will make when it sells the prime real estate underneath our pitiful school. January 30th. Faces by Nora Hassan. The hallways of Emerson are filled with families on International Night. Tonight, our school reminds me of shopping in the old Jerusalem market. I remember when I was small, going to the pepper stand with Jody. 50 types of peppers to eat. Pale green, yellow as a lemon, dark brown, red, each with a different flavor. On International Night, the halls are as noisy as an outdoor market. Children shout, parents call, "Let's go," in so many languages. In English, the teachers say, "See you tomorrow." I find an empty doorway where I can stand still. I watch, I listen. If they take away our school and build a supermarket with 1,000 shelves, there will be no empty doorway for a girl like me to watch the passing faces. If they take away our school, where will the voices of our families meet to say, "Hello, neighbor, hello"? February 2nd, Target by George First. It's weird to see your teacher doing normal things like shopping for Valentine's. Were those for our class? In a non-school place like Target. But I'm glad you finally got to meet my dad, Miss Hill. He thinks you're smart. I could tell by all the questions he asked about when you were in college and you marched in protest. I told him about the picture of you on Capitol Hill. He shook your hand and thanked you because you encouraged me to get involved with the political process, whatever that means. I guess it's true. You motivated me to take action, even though those sit-ins you were telling my dad about don't sound very active to me.